game. It's going to be a slashing call right here as the official makes the call, taking away a good scoring attempt from Hastings right now. So this will be forced shorthanded situation. Hastings has responded with 1 power play goal in the evening. They trail by 1 with 5:24 to go. Now you'll see some of the big guns out here.
Tom, this is not to say that Duluth has been undisciplined, because that's certainly not the case, but Hastings has played a very disciplined game to stay out of the box in a real tough match here. Conniff out of the corner. Power play for the Raiders and a chance to tie. Tharp at the line. Tharp waiting, gets it over to Tate. Back to Tharp. He fires. That hit a body in front of the net. And here's Tate trying to break through a check. Spins around a couple of times, centers it, and the deflection by Conniff goes into the corner. Back at the line, Tharp holds the zone. Good play. Welch on the far wing. Now to Tape at the right point. Here's Tharp. Slap shot. That's off the skate. Rebound right in. And they was stripped of the puck, and a beautiful play by Roman, who clears it down.
That's a good puck handling skills you can see right now on the part of Hastings, but they've got to get the shot to the net. They're doing a good job of moving it around, getting in the right position, but they got to penetrate through the defensive area.
Taves trying to break in past Angel. That'll be a tough assignment, and Angel gives them a stiff jolt back behind the net. Welch away with the puck, and he drops it back for Garcia. And Garcia works it up on the far side. Normally a defenseman, he'll play up front on the power play. Here's Garcia. Back to the line for Tharp. Good reach to keep it in. Tharp moves in, gets control of the puck. No, then lost it, and is fired down the rink again. Another 37 on the power play for Hastings, and Tharp from behind his own net will watch. Throws it up on the far side. The defenseman Jones. Now they get it to Bartolma at center, who brings it in. And a good play by Ross Carlson to break it up on the near side. McKenzie trying to keep it alive, and in the thick of the mess over here, the whistle goes. 17 seconds on the power play, and tempers settle down.
Well, they have to settle down, but you can't afford to take needless penalties because of roughness right now. Neither one of these teams has demonstrated they're going to outmuscle the other team. They both have some pretty strong players. There's a good hit there along the boards, and it looked like that Duluth was looking for a penalty to go against Hastings, and Corey McKenzie, who came in from the backside there. And you take a look also as Reese Carlson skates over to his bench and wondering maybe they should have called something. That was not the case. So 3:41 to go in the third period. Hastings still in the power play for another 17 seconds.
Good job, second effort by Kevin Oswald on the faceoff. Won the draw from Bartelma, got the puck back, and then ripped it down the rink. That should just about wipe out the penalty to Hagedorn. Finnegan clearing it ahead. He finds Roman. The penalty is over. Raiders with the puck, and they'll start to move it up ice. Will a pass into a crowd. It gets through to Jones. He centers it, but it hits a couple of skates. Here's Oswald. He hands it away, but the puck came out of the zone. It's dumped in, and the Raiders will touch up. Finnegan has it in the corner, and now behind the net with pressure applied by Jacobson. Now Finnegan to center. 3 minutes to go in regulation. Finnegan being hacked. He gets the shot off, and Utek makes the save. Puck fired back out at center ice. There's Finnegan again to get the reception or interception, and then dumps it in deep. From behind the net, it's played ahead by Tate and dumped back in. And the first man to the puck is Jake Pajeski. He's jammed up on the play by Ross Carlson, and they wrestle a little bit behind the net. And the Raiders come away with the puck. Out to center ice. The pass too far. Anunti plays it away. Angel back to Anunti, and he throws it up ice. Might have been tipped, so there's no icing. Reese Carlson in. He was dumped. Perhaps did he lose his footing? I just blinked and took my eyes away from the puck for a moment. No penalty call. Play goes on. In deep, Carlson trying to get around Jones. Down to 2 minutes left in regulation. And the centering pass taken away by the Raiders. They get it as far as center, but Anunti drives it right back in. Tharp after the loose puck. Both teams changing. A one-goal game. And a near interception in front of the net. Now it's played by Krauth out to center. And dumped right back in by the Greyhounds. There's no icing again. Krauth first man to the puck. He sidesteps the on-rushing player Roman and moves the puck to center. Now it's brought in over the line, but the three Greyhounds back there to plug up the slot, and they'll come back with the puck. Oswald bringing it in. A little crisscross at the line, goes outside, shoots one on Garcia, and the rebound stopped by UTEC. Now Oswald trying to track it down. We're down to 1:14 to go. Oswald dumping it in. The Raiders will want to get... Oh, they give it away, and Hagedorn was robbed. The puck comes fluttering over the glass and up out of play. The Raiders want to get it down the rink so they can pull UTEC. We're down to the final minute 4 on the Dodge scoreboard in regulation time. Now Oswald trying to track it down. We're down to 1:14 to go. Oswald dumping it in. The Raiders will want to get... Oh, they give it away, and Hagedorn was robbed. The puck comes fluttering over the glass and up out of play. The Raiders want to get it down the rink so they can pull UTEC. We're down to the final minute 4 on the Dodge scoreboard in regulation time.
See the all-new state-of-the-art 98 Dodge Intrepids or Chrysler Concords from your friends in the car business, Campus Erickson, 1318 Ogden Avenue, Superior.
What a tense hockey game. And the face-off will be to the right of the goaltender, Ben Utek, in his junior season. Under a minute to go in the third period. Chad Roberg back to get it, a delayed penalty. Is it coming up on East?
Oh, it's going to be a roughing penalty.
Oh, my, a roughing call. And the referee makes no mistake about the call. He sends Finnegan.
Finnegan's that's their key player. Watch 22. You'll see what happens right here. Right in the defensive part of it. And he comes up, and he came up with the arm a little bit, too, and maybe that may be the reason for the call. Boy, that's... Whoa! That's really, really close there.
Wow. Finnegan roughing 14:05. One thing this will allow East to do is ice the puck, because most assuredly they will be pulling UTEC, but they're not pulling him yet.
No.
Even though the faceoff is deep in the East zone, Hastings wants to get control of the puck before they will pull UTEC, the goaltender. So it's a 5-on-4 setup for this faceoff, and I believe Hastings has called a timeout. And maybe that's why they wanted to wait, get the timeout called, get everybody a little extra breather, and then now maybe they'll pull the goaltender.
Well, that's what you want to do, Frank. You want to hold off until the referee's ready to drop the puck and say, okay, now we'll take our timeout. That gets their key players on the ice. You look right now, Mike Randolph trying to shuffle around here a little bit. You can bet he's going to have his best defensive players out there, and the face-off is critical. Remember, it's deep in the Greyhound zone right now. The Raiders are trying to get control. They'll try to move that puck back to the point position, and you'll see the big guns out there for the Hastings Raiders as well. Tape and Welsh will be out there trying to move the puck around, get him back to that point position. But they're looking, trying to shoot it. Ben Tharp, I know, done a tremendous job of quarterbacking back in that point area.
Boy, he has been so good. Notice a little bit of a smile on a couple of the coaches' faces, so there's a little bit of a lighter moment. Russ, boy, I don't know what voice Russ Welch has got left. He was quite hoarse at the end of a period of play.
I think those kids, I think he taught them how to lip read, so what do you say? You're going to watch this play right here. This is one where both players going into it, and they both kind of gear up, Frank, to go at each other. No penalty called there, and then all of a sudden you see Finnegan here. And this looked like a pretty good check here. I don't think he came through with a swinger like that, but the referee saw it a different way, and so the call is made, and that will give a little bit of an advantage here to Hastings right now, trailing by 1 goal.
They are leaving UTEC in, at least for the face-off, so they can perhaps gain control first. Welch out of the corner, shooting it through the crease. And at the blue line, it's kept alive by Tafe, but he's well covered by Roman. Tafe to the line for Tharp. They work it in low. Big check by Angel, and a shot by Conniff, and a stop made. Boy, the goaltender is still in. At the line here's Tharp, and they have no notion of pulling him. Right to the side, and the deflection comes to the corner. They're going to go with the power play. Now they pull the goaltender. The puck is loose in the crease. They jam away. It hops behind the net. And it's cleared out of the zone. 15 left in the game. And Hastings has to come up ice with all guns blazing. Tharp hits the line, lets it go, and it's blocked by Angel. He's stunned. Puck behind the net. Hastings with control. They're letting him play. Right in for the shot. And the horn goes. The game is over. And it gets a little surly around the goal cage. Angel took that shot and was stunned by it. But because Hastings had possession of the puck, they let him play.
And that's what you want to do. Also, Frank, you wanted him to play. Angel was down on the ice. That's a judgment call by the official. He blocked that shot, and that was a key play.
Angel now getting up to his knees. You see at the top of the screen, there is Adam Cool. He came up huge here in this last Hastings flurry. Oh, what a game.
Boy, I tell you, it was exciting to the end, Frank. UTEC stayed in the net till about 30 seconds remaining in the period. Had they pulled them, they would have had a two-man advantage, but Coach Russ Welch figured they could do without pulling them.
Yeah, what he probably did not want to give him the opportunity is to just ice that puck down there since they already had the power play.
Boy, that was a contest.
What a finish.
Oh, was it ever. Hastings doing a great job at coming back here, trying to put it away, and you got to give them a lot of credit. When you're down by a score of 5-2, with half the game remaining, you've got to work hard to come back in, especially against a team like this one's right now. Nick Angel appears to be okay as he's back up on the ice right now. Russ Welch talking to him. And the scene from Duluth East doesn't feel the pain so much right now because they won this game. Had you lost the game, the pain's a little more evident, I think, in the Hastings side. A tremendous effort on the part of Russ Welch and the Hastings Raiders coming into this contest playing against one of the premier teams.
Oh, yeah.
And they are also one of the premier teams in the state.
Well, we told you coming in, Duluth East was ranked #1 and Hastings was ranked #2. We certainly saw some fabulous hockey out there. Let's take a look at that last flurry, Tom, and see how close Hastings actually came to putting this one away,
well,
or tying it.
Yeah, control is critical. Tharp just had a tremendous game for the Raiders. Moves the puck around. You can see it on the right of your screen that already players down on the ice and could not get back up into it. And when you lose a player like Angel, all of a sudden you've got everybody